Atlutdfantv 1-0 loss to FC Cincy. Definitely not the result that we wanted, and a lackluster performance to say the least to boot. And we were down to 9 men eventually, but early on, 10 men in about 26 minutes. Yeah, we have it all to do, and unfortunately, FC Cincy gets a winner. What are your thoughts, Cincy?
It was an okay game from what we had against Red Bulls. I thought the lineup was a better lineup than we did against Red Bulls. JJ's red card, he shouldn't have done that. He knew that we were already down to 10 men, and he knew if he kicked out that we were going to go down 9. He shouldn't have done that. It just shows that he has a lack of discipline for when he gets fouled in the box.
And definitely, maybe a lack of maturity at this time, especially. It's very important that we keep all the men on the pitch, especially when we're already down, and we need him as that kind of focal point. At that point, we were pumping in the box probably to him, and it makes the last minutes even more difficult in an already very tough match. In terms of, you spoke about the lineup. It seemed like maybe there was a bit of a plan maybe to pump some balls into the box for John to win, but it didn't seem like we were actually playing with that type of mentality. Definitely early on, no shots on goal from either team.
Yeah.
And eventually, FC Cincinnati grows into the game, and that's not really what you want to do when a team that hasn't won in 16 of 17 games in MLS in their past games. That's a pretty worrying stat that we were capitulating to a team like that.
We were.
Yeah. So let's maybe speak on if there was any sort of like glimmer of hope that you could see from this game, and that something that we can build on going forward.
The fact that Pitty's free kick chance was pretty much really the only chance we had, and that Castro, yes, he did get a shot off on goal saved. It just shows that he has grown a little bit since that last game he played. And then when Barco came off, the game kind of shifted, so we need to keep him on longer next game so we can get some more of those crosses into the box to the likes of John and anybody that's really tall on our team, like Larry and Miles, when they come up. Definitely for free kicks or for corners. It is one of those things where maybe you might like to see the team maybe have more of a game plan versus just lumping it into the box. What would you have liked to see going into the match? Just something positive from the team, some sort of game plan in attack, and a way to really maybe put FC Cincy to the sword that we clearly didn't do. Yeah. We needed to play more direct with our passes. It also had kind of to do with the turf, with the passes falling a little bit short because the turf wasn't as well today. But we need to honestly play some more direct passes to the likes of John and Barco and anybody running up the wings, like Bello, Lennon, our wingbacks.
Oh, Bella, Bella didn't play, but Mulroney. Mulroney when he was on the pitch, indeed. So, are you confident at all that we can advance in MLS's back? Obviously, we have Columbus Crew next, and they beat FC Cincy 4-0, and no one likes to kind of compare results and say you're better or worse than that team, but it definitely seems like a tall order.
If we can get a goal in the early of the match, I believe we can advance out. And that all comes down to how we set up our game plan against Columbus.
with them having Nagby in the middle directing midfield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll definitely be strange to see our old friend Nagby against us and probably doing bits as he's always doing. So yeah, it will be a tough match. But thank you, Cincy. Appreciate the time, and we'll talk with you later.